Zone Ads, World of Local Business Info. Subscribe to our channel, click the bell icon and select all.
I stand before a galaxy of great men on the dais. In front of me, apart from the first two rows, I find future great audiologists. Every time I see a young man or a young girl entering this course, either BASLP or MASLP, now MSc Audiology, MSc Speech, I imagine that one day this girl, this boy will shape up into a great person, helping thousands of patients. That is how I see my students. By the way, I had been responsible for nurturing a sort of ailing audiology department into a vibrant one over the last 10 years. And I'm very glad to find one of my students leading a troop of his students all the way from Pondicherry State to this place. And I hear so many persons talking good about him. I feel glad. And I am sure that every one of you will become like that. This is one step. This conference arranged by these great men here is one of these steps. That is how I learnt my ENT. That is how I learnt my audiology. And when I entered my career after passing MSc ENT in 81, by the way, sir, the founder and the person responsible for that Koti, the only ENT hospital in the country, exclusive, Professor S.N. Jain was the person who gave me the MS degree. So I can claim that I am a student of Hyderabad. And everything about Hyderabad is great. The first cochlear implant fully sponsored by the government, Hyderabad. And I know how much work Vinay Kumar Reddy, the relative nephew of the great Rajshekar Reddy sir, how much he worked. And seeing him, seeing this model as the aim, Tamil Nadu later, now it has introduced. So we follow Hyderabad. By the way, on a personal note, and I have conducted one of the I have organized in the Koti Hospital APOI conference. You might remember that, sir. I was the secretary, honorary secretary of Association of Pediatric ENT Surgeons of India, and by that I got to know several people in Hyderabad. Dwaraknath Reddy is a close friend of mine. You might all know him. And why I am recollecting all these things is, here is a grand opportunity, make use of it. Judging by the level of the first two lectures, one is very practical, Dr. Veena. And Sadaram, for your information, is the first effort in using software as a service. And it is very good. My son uses it in Telangana, in Andhra, Kakinada. He is a postgraduate in ENT. And I have found so much of thought, and still it is very, very easily navigable. Fantastic. These are the things we will have to look and know where you will have the opportunity to network with great persons. The persons who entered audiology, when I entered ENT, they are all great men now. I don't want to tell all their names, but there are so many persons. They have all become great. I want every one of you to become like that. Here, the standard of today's, I went through the souvenir. The standard of the lectures there is quite high. You may not be able to understand the depth of that, but read it once, read it second time. And during the lunch hour, not only for this conference, every conference, use the lunch hour for networking, for getting to know people, talking with them. Just go and stand there, take a photograph with them. Just tell, I am one of the students here. Later on, sometime later, when you have the necessity, you go to him. Even if you do not do that, they are going to help you. That's a different matter. But use that opportunity. I did that. I was guided in this by one of my teachers, assistant professors. And 15 years later, when I met the President of the Medical Council of India, nobody less than that, from Guntur, Narasimha Rao Garu, he gave me a certificate stating that I know this boy for 15 years. And there he has shown a lot of interest in pediatric ENT. Now still I have it. Wherever I go, I put up that. Saying that the President of India, President of the Medical Council of India has found me good. That is the kind of network I want each one of you. Please do that. Don't be hesitant. This is a grand opportunity by great men. I am very thankful to all the organizers who have called me and calling me to the dais. I don't think I deserve all that. Thank you very much, sir. I pray to God for the success of this conference.